Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another Wake Up Wednesday with yours truly, Lady Christine. In this segment today, I wanted to talk about being thankful. Sharing just a little bit of footage from our trip to Nigeria. There was so much that I have taken away from this trip. In the footage that you're seeing right now, we were on our way back to the airport to catch our international flight. And in order to do that, due to some flight changes that were made, we had to pay for this van and the van driver to drive us an 8-hour drive to the next city where we needed to be to catch our international flight. So as you're looking through and watching this video of our travels on the road, you'll see, first of all, that a lot of the roads in Nigeria are not paved. Many of the roads are dirt roads with very big potholes. We here in the United States, we have experienced roads with potholes. And I don't know about you, I've often wondered why sometimes they seem to want to fix the roads at a time when there appears to be the most travel. But in Nigeria, the officials or those at head offices don't see the need to fix their roads. So many of their roads are filled with potholes. They're very poorly looked after. So you see a lot of people riding in their cars, and I mean dodging and trying to miss very big potholes. We also see here that with the cars, driving cars, having a car in Nigeria is a very, very, very big need. Actually, having a sports utility vehicle would be most advantageous. That or a minivan. But driving there is used by many of the natives as a way of making income, extra income. They get out certain times of day. This gentleman that's driving us, he said he drove to Lagos, was where we were going. He drove there like twice a week. And a lot of times they drive along the highways and they'll find people who are trying to go to the very same place, and they pick them up. They pay for their ride. This is an 8-hour drive to Lagos and back another 8 hours. And he drove that at least twice a week. This particular day we were able to solicit the services of this driver and use this van solely for us, the driver, and our chaperone who was with us. So as you see, there are individuals, there are people on the highways working, trying to sell things. They have a marketplace, like a flea market type setting, but not exactly like here in the United States. But there are people up and down the roads, everywhere you go, that are selling goods and water and flour and meats and different things that they have for sale just to make ends meet for their families. It was very hard to see. As you can see, there are cars pulling out. There are no traffic signs, no lights, no lines on the road to say which way you should be going. No double lines like we have here in America. It's every man for themselves out here as they're driving. And Apostle and I also, in our travels, I had asked whether or not, there had been any fatalities because of the way that they have to drive and the way many people are on foot getting where they need to be. And we did actually see for ourselves a couple of fatalities of individuals that were walking these roads. And because of the way that the driving is there, they were injured or killed. And many times this might happen to somebody, and no one would ever find out that it had happened. So that was kind of hard to see. But I wanted to show you why we should be thankful. In the United States, we have so many different things. And whereas they have learned how, those in Nigeria have learned how to survive and to do without, we even in the hotel that we stayed in, they have their lights and power are operated by generators. So at certain times, the generator will power off and there would be complete darkness. And then it would come back up. Where we are used to paying for a light bill that sometimes we complain about, but the use and the payment of our light bills allows us to have light whenever we need it, as long as the bill is paid. This is something that we need to be grateful for. We need to be thankful for. Be thankful for your family. Be thankful for the things that you have, because there's always someone else, even here in the United States, that is worse off than we are. This here is a man that I saw who could not walk, who was at a local rest stop area, if you will, and he was asking for help, money, or whatever somebody could give him. For all the people that sold things along the road, it was hard because everybody wanted you to buy from them so that they could help make ends meet for their families. So we have a lot to be thankful for. So as you go to spend time with your families this Thanksgiving, remember, be thankful for your family, be thankful for your friends, be thankful for all that you have. You may not have everything that you want, but you certainly have more than some people do.